This is Madonna, a classic recipe that has dominating popular music for 4 decades. It consists of vocals taking the main stage and using common modern music theory to create popular songs. But before the next one, I have to change. This is techno, a genre that seems to throw away all the established rules of popular music and is getting more and more popular lately. So, what is happening? So the first rule to be broken was the chord progression. What is familiar often gets popular, and pop music has been abusing this. Like 1, 4, 5, 6 chord progression. Used by tons of different hit pop songs lately. With techno, chord progressions were mostly replaced by drones, and the drones could be created by anything, and its harmonic content could be much more complicated or much simpler as well. Let me show you. Here I have this random sound. One of the easiest ways to create drones were just using reverbs on them and then just freezing the tails. Now we have this sound. Let's tune it a little bit up and a bit extra effects. It's super classic techno drone. See how that works in a techno track. Feels the ambience like a pet sound in pop music. Most popular music is written in either major or minor. But when it came to techno, everything was possible, and chromatic scale or intervals like tritone got very popular. Motto was repetition legitimizes, so if you repeat it enough, it will sound okay. The most of the popular music is built on the vocal performances. And when it comes to techno, it is almost too much a hassle, so vocals has to go. Harmonic vocals rarely found their ways to techno, so anything, a speech,
descending into deep time,
a robot singing. That also meant that anybody could create vocals in techno, like this.
we are equal.
So you probably start to see a pattern here. Anything that limits music was free in techno. This was one of the biggest change in approach of music production and what really music is. But there was one final issue, and that was this. The barrier to entry. You still have to purchase gear and invest money to produce music. But luckily, that changed fast. Cue digital revolution and age of the DAWs. To understand how big a paradigm shift the DAWs were, let me illustrate how things worked before. Let's go. First, you take your instrument, let's say a drum machine, connect it to some effects pedals, and this will often go into the submixer. And then this is connected to the sampler or a cassette recorder like Tascam 4-track. The limitation with the available tracks were the reason submixers existed. If we connect all the drums into the same submixer, this literally becomes the drum bus. It is funny how many concepts that we use today was created due to limitations. Once this is done, now you have to repeat all these steps with other instruments. To be honest, this was one of the simplest methods to create track back in the days. And even then, it was still cumbersome, time-consuming, and indeed quite expensive. It's easier to understand how big of a deal it was when the DAWs and digital instruments turned this mess into this. When the DAW revolution started, electronic music producers, especially techno and house producers, were first to embrace the technology. It was just another tool to break the boundaries and remove the limitations. This is why Ableton was more or less solely made for electronic music producers and became #1 DAW between techno and house producers. And then FL Studio. Many of the big dance music producers today actually started with FL Studio. Though I must say, beat makers also adapted quite well to the technology. We shall give it to them. Do you see the pattern here? If not, let's travel back to 2023. It is year 2023 and techno has been here for almost 4 decades. So what happened? Why music is about to completely change now? So I came across this article a couple of days ago and it basically says that the ChatGPT is transforming multiple industries. For those who doesn't know, I was an engineer and I was actually using AI technologies to transform the industry here in Sweden. I had first-hand experience with it and this is the reason I kind of wanted to change my job because the AI could replace anything. It's only a time that AI will replace my job as well. And that moment, I decided to be musician and content creator. AI will never be able to replace a musician. That doesn't work. If you are enjoying the video up to now, please consider subscribing. It really helps me to make better videos. This is why anybody will be able to be a music producer very soon. Alright Abby, give me a 4 on the floor beat with fat kick, some hats and clap.
Okay, what do you think about this?
I like it, but maybe make the kick a bit rounder. This is a bit too much.
No problem.
Much better. Now a little bit shuffle hats and maybe shuffle shakers as well.
Something like this?
Nice. Now I want subtle ambience. Maybe we can emulate like the ambience from outside and then maybe we can add a bit snare roll at the end. That may really glue everything together. Let's try that.
Okay, how about this?
Very good, Abby. You are on fire today.
Thank you, master.
Time to add some driving bass, maybe? Let's try that.
Yes, let's drop that bass.
I really like the tone of the bass, but I need a bit more ambience. Maybe add some delay so that we have a bit more stereo feel here.
Definitely. I will do that.
Just perfect. Okay, time to make a lead sound. I want this type of old school techno sound and it goes like this.
Is this the sound you are looking for?
This is exactly what I had in my mind. Really good job. Now, I need some type of answer to this one. So, and then maybe we can have some acids answering or maybe some random percussions. And then we kind of go out at the end with a bit of petty sound. I know it is complicated, but I'm sure you get this.
Yes, I understand. How does this sound?
Oh, this is great. You are really on fire today, Abby. Now, I need you to mix this a bit more and arrange it and master it and send to my mail.
Yes, master. You will receive the email shortly.
If we conclude this, I think 2 big things are about to happen. First, and the most exciting one, the barrier to entry to music production will be removed. I'm quite confident that anybody who wants to create a song will be able to create a song. And I actually really love this and looking forward to it. People expressing their emotion with music is much better than any other options. I can feel that some of the producers will be feeling threatened by all these new incomers, but you shouldn't be because you have all the years of experience. It will put you miles ahead for any competition. The combination of removal to barrier to entry and new musical territories that can be explored due to the help of AI will change the music completely. I think it will be a similar temporal change we experienced when digital revolution happened. Now the second thing is more scary. AI straightforward making a track. People think that AI will never be able to get creative. All AI do is just replicating somebody else's work and there's no creativity in it. But today's AI gets more and more generalized. That means that AI can now converge experiences and learnings from different parts. The AI can, for example, take a look at movies and experience it and learn from it and somehow translate that information into the music. And that is creativity. This is how we learn and create our music. We have experiences in our lives and then we learn from it and we reflect those emotions in our art. And I think AI will learn from different things, experience different things and come up with its own creative ideas. And I am quite confident that there will be music created by AI as creative as a human being. Then that's it. Shall we quit and bow to our AI overlords? No, of course not. The beauty of the art is in its uniqueness. AI, me, you who are watching this video, we all have our own way of expressing our unique feelings. And that is what makes it precious. That unique expression makes that unique art. What you create will be always a reflection of yourself and your experiences. And that will be never replaced. If you want to learn more about the music production of today, I have videos over here. Take a look.